Hi everybody, this is lecture 1 for week 13. Okay, this lecture is for topic 10, transfer pricing. Transfer pricing. In the previous lecture, you have seen an introduction to transfer pricing decision. In a simple way, transfer price means the price for a component or product charged by a selling department to a buying department in a same company. I think you remember the several scenarios that I have explained in the previous lecture. So let's see this lecture for topic 10. Okay, transfer pricing. Transfer pricing is related to the transferred. Okay, let's see here. The transferred good is revenue to the selling division and cost to the buying division. This value is called transfer pricing. Okay, so this is another point. The transfer price affects the profit measure for both selling division and buying division. So the scenario of transfer pricing involves two divisions or two departments or two segments in a same business. So there will be a selling segment and a buying segment. Okay, this is an example of a transfer pricing situation. So let's see here. In a company, there are two divisions. One is called battery division and another one is auto division. So if a battery division sells something to the auto division, then that situation shows there is a transfer pricing situation. So let's see here. See the blue sentence there. A higher transfer price for batteries means greater profit for the battery division, but at the same time lower profits for the auto division. In this scenario, the auto division may be producing an electric cars. So electric cars need batteries. So this is the scenario. So just remember, a higher transfer price means high profit for the selling division and at the same time low profit for the buying division. So it happened in a company, but the two divisions involved in the transfer pricing situation will have different effect when they do or they involve in a transfer pricing situation. Okay, goal congruence. So this is a very good point. This is a point that you have to remember. The ideal transfer price allows each division manager to make decisions that maximize the company's profit while attempting to maximize his or her own division's profit. So always remember this. A good transfer price situation is a situation where the transfer pricing transaction is good for the whole company or the whole business, not only good for one division within the company. Always remember that. Okay, this is the general transfer pricing rule. This is the basic formula that you can use when you want to calculate transfer price. Okay, see here. Transfer price equal to additional outlay cost per unit incurred because goods are transferred plus opportunity cost per unit to the organization because of the transfer. You will see how to use this formula in several scenarios. Okay, this is scenario 1. In this scenario, there is no excess capacity in the selling division. See, let's see here. Okay, the selling division is the battery division. The battery division want to sell batteries to the auto division. So the battery division is the selling division or selling segment. See here, the battery division makes a standard 12-volt batteries. The production capacity is 300,000 units. Yeah, so this is the normal battery for a car. This is not a battery for electric car, but a normal battery. Okay, see here, the production capacity 300,000 units. Selling price per battery is $40 to outsiders. Variable cost per battery is $18. Fixed cost per battery is $7 at 300,000 units. Okay, now the battery division is currently selling 300,000 batteries to outsiders at $40. The auto division can use 100,000 of these batteries in its X7 model. What is the appropriate transfer price? So see here, the capacity is 300. The capacity for the battery division is 300,000 units, and at the same time, the battery division is currently selling all 300 units of batteries. So it means that the battery division is operating at full capacity. Okay, so the question is, auto division can use 100,000 of these batteries. What is the appropriate transfer price? Okay, see here. So remember, this is the solution. So to find the answer for the question, you have to use the basic formula. The basic formula is transfer price equal to additional outlay cost per unit incurred because goods are transferred plus opportunity cost per unit to the organization because of the transfer. So see here, the transfer price equal to the additional outlay per unit cost is $18. $18 is the variable cost per battery. Because every time the battery division producing a battery, the battery division has to pay $18 cost. Plus opportunity cost per unit to the organization because of the transfer. So the opportunity cost is the selling division, the amount that the selling division has to sacrifice when the selling division sell the battery to the buying division. So in this scenario, the opportunity cost is $40 minus $18. That is the contribution margin loss if outside sales is given up. It means that if the battery division does not sell the battery to the outsider, then this is the opportunity cost, the amount that the battery division has to sacrifice for not selling the battery to the outsider. So transfer price equal to $40 per battery. That is the transfer price. That is the answer for the question. So this is showing the situation. This slide showing the situation. So see here, Auto division can purchase 100,000 batteries from outside supplier for less than $40. So the transfer price is $40. So the transfer price, remember in the previous slide, we have calculated that the transfer price is $40. So if the auto division can purchase batteries from outside supplier for less than $40, then the transfer price will not, the transfer of product will not happen, because the auto division will purchase from outside. In the right side of the slide, auto division can purchase 100,000 batteries from outside supplier for more than $40. Then the transfer will happen. So the general rule for no excess capacity scenario is when the selling division is operating at capacity, the transfer price should be set at the market price. Otherwise, the transfer will not happen. Okay, this is scenario number 2. I think you have to see several scenarios, then you will get an idea about the this chapter or this topic. This situation is an excess capacity situation. Okay, the data is same. Okay, you can see here the battery division makes a standard 12-volt battery. Production capacity is 300,000. Selling price per battery is $40 for to outsiders. Variable cost per battery is $18. Fixed cost per battery is $7 per $7 at 300,000 units. See here, the battery division is currently selling 150,000 unit batteries to outsiders at $40. So here you can see the capacity, the factory capacity is 300,000 units, but the battery division now is selling only 150,000 unit batteries only. So there is an excess capacity of how many units? Excess capacity is 300,000 units minus 150,000 units. So the excess capacity is 150,000 units. The auto division can use 100,000 of these batteries in its X7 model. It can purchase them for $38 from an outside supplier. So the question now, what is the appropriate transfer price? So to calculate the appropriate transfer price, still you have to use the basic formula. The formula is transfer price equal to additional outlay cost per unit incurred because goods are transferred, plus opportunity cost per unit to the organization because of the transfer. So now see the second layer of the formula. Transfer price equal to additional outlay cost is $18. That is the additional cost every time the battery division produce the battery. $18 variable cost. Plus opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is 0. Why there is 0 opportunity cost? Because remember the scenario now is the battery division has excess capacity. The battery division can produce 300,000 unit batteries, but now it is producing only 150,000 unit batteries. The excess capacity is 150,000 units. So if the battery division want to sell 100,000 units of batteries to the auto division, the battery division does not have to sacrifice anything. So when the battery division does not have to sacrifice anything, then there is zero opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is related to the sacrifice of things by doing something. Okay, so now the transfer price is $18 per battery. Okay, so this is the point here. General rule for the excess capacity scenario is when the selling division is operating below capacity, the minimum transfer price is the variable cost per unit. So, see the gray box. So, the transfer price will be no lower than 18 and no higher than 38. $18 is the lowest to be offered by the battery division. So, why in this scenario, it shows that the transfer can happen if the transfer price is within the range of $18 to $38. If the transfer price is below $18, the transfer will not happen. Why it will not happen? Because if the transfer price is below $18, the battery division will making loss. Because the cost for the battery division is $18. Below $18, then the battery division will make loss. And at the same time, the transfer price cannot be higher than $38. Because if the transfer price is more than $38, the buying division will not take batteries from the batteries division. They will not take the batteries from the batteries division because the auto division can purchase the same battery from outside suppliers at $38. So if the batteries division want to sell, for example, $39, then the auto division will not buy. They will buy from outside supplier at $38. So that is the range between 18 to 38. I hope later I can share several sample questions. Then you can learn how to calculate the appropriate transfer price for a given scenario. See here, this is the thing that I want to say in the previous slide. If the transfer price is below 18, the transfer will not happen. If the transfer price is higher than 38, then the transfer will also not happen. The transfer can happen or will happen if the transfer price is between 18 to $38. Okay, this is another point. The value placed on transfer goods is used to make it possible to transfer goods between divisions while allowing them to retain their autonomy. Okay, I think I will stop here. And I hope you can read the textbook about this topic related to transfer pricing. do not forget to write your name and matric number in the comment section. And do not forget that you have to submit your assignment this week. I have shared the due date and time in our WhatsApp group, and also check the Putra Blast. There's a section there for you to upload your your writing report. Thank you very much.